I have this folder on my desktop, and in the folder is all of this stuff that I've received from, can you call them people? Like really monstrous trolls who target me because I'm a woman and I write online and I write feminist stuff online. So the folder is called Trolls. I have a secondary folder with also similar stuff called Deal with Later. And the reason I keep these messages, it's not because I have some like desire to pour over them with a glass of wine in hand. It's because I firmly believe that I can benefit from this material. As a writer, I know that content is actually kind of hard to come by sometimes. I mean, it's all around us. It's not the case that content is hard to come by because it's not everywhere. I mean, you can write about anything. But what I mean is sometimes I feel a lack of motivation. And when that happens, I do have that folder and I can go into it and I can pluck a particularly vitriolic post or a screenshot where somebody is saying like really horrible things to me because I'm making super offensive points like women are people, they should be treated as equals, we should not be objectified, things that are like really harmful. Um, so I get these messages and I want to write about them. I want to make money from them. I want to use that money to buy myself a soothing massage or a nice dinner. I want to take my partner out for cocktails. I want to do something productive with the BS that I get. And it didn't used to be that way. I used to think that I should engage with trolls. I used to make a point that even if a troll put something on in my comment section on Medium, I would go there and I would message them back. And then they would message me, then I would message them, and things would get more and more heated until I realized that I'm a grown woman with a very, very busy life. And I don't have time to spend my time, which equals money, also equals sanity, on this person I don't even know, you know? And like how weird would I feel if this person was actually a bot? I mean, probably most of them were not bots because I don't think bots are that advanced yet, but basically like whatever, they're bots. So for me, that's how I kind of had to move away from expending my energy on trolls as a female writer, as a feminist writer online, and getting that time, that energy, that mental health back, and then figuring out how best I wanted to use this continuing like pool of like anger that's coming at me, that comes at a lot of feminist writers, in a way that makes me have a smirk on my face at the end of the day. Like, you know, cheers to you buying me this nice bottle of Prosecco because I wrote a scathing review of your troll post and made money. So, and and I don't actually care what you think about me because who the fuck are you? Um, but yeah, so for me, it's been a lot of that. Um, I think it's so important for feminist writers to keep writing online. I think it's so important for women to keep sharing their experiences online. I think one thing I'd really love to see is women writing about more diverse topics than just like relationship self help. It's not because that's not an important topic. It's really important, and I even write relationship self help, but more so because there are so many more interesting things that we should like push girls and women to experience other than just their relationship, especially if it's just like romantic relationships. And I say this because I do think there's this tendency that we have to train girls from a very young age to wait for their prince charming or like wait for some guy who's going to validate them. And even now I see it in the younger generation, there is this drive in a lot of girls and women to be validated by boys and men, right? You don't need that. You don't actually need their validation. Um, you need your validation. And then once you get your validation, you become the person you want to be. If you're a woman, you become the woman you want to be. And then once that happens, I promise you that the decisions you are going to make and who you allow to make you feel good or to be part of your life is dramatically different than if you hadn't gone through that initial process of deciding you are the most important person in your life. So I think there's so part of that, part of this whole process is just like reading books by women who are evolved, consuming popular entertainment by women who are evolved, just surrounding yourself by representations of women, women in your life, wherever you can find them, who are actually multidimensional human beings, right? And often, I would say like 100% of the time, those same women are also going to be the most strong because they will have had to build that strength to get to where they are. Maybe they'll have troll folders of their own that they laugh at as they sit in their really nice residences and drink their really fancy drinks.